This is GFLaserable from GamerFusion.com, and today I'm going to show you guys how to get the Omnigul exclusive weapon called the Grasp of Malok. A very good weapon to use not only for PvP and PvE. This is a monster in PvP if you get the right rolls, and it's a very good weapon to have if you're going to be doing PvE or you're going to be doing raids or anything that has to do with killing Taken. So this is not an overview of weapons, this is pretty much showing you guys how you obtain it and what's the best method to do so. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to go ahead and go to Earth, and you are going to go and enter the Will of Crota, which is pretty much the Omnigul Strike. It doesn't matter if you have to put it on easy, you could just roll on easy. So what's going to happen is you're going to go ahead and run through the whole, the whole mission. But at the middle portion of the mission, and I wish I had footage, but for some reason I went ahead and deleted the footage I had because I was making space for tomorrow. And I lost my footage, but I'm just going to give you guys a quick overview of what happens. So, as you guys know, when you do the Omnigul Strike, you're going to go ahead presented with the first stage, which is pretty much clearing the Room of the Fallen. Then after that, you get to the second stage, which is where you take out the snipers and you have to deal with the fallen ship. Then after that, you head on down, and that is when you encounter Omnigul for the first time. Omnigul will spawn in the hallway and spawn a bunch of hives. And that is where you guys are going to be doing your work. So pretty much what you guys are going to want to go ahead and do is, as soon as you guys go ahead and land on the Omnigul stage where she spawns and spawns the hive, I would highly recommend you guys do this with a group of friends. Maybe have a hunter to help you tether. You don't really need a tether, but I would highly recommend it just because it keeps Omnigul in place and you don't have to chase her all the way up the little hill. So what you're going to do, let's go ahead, as soon as Omnigul spawns, tether her, slam her with swords, rockets, whatever you have. I would recommend swords because swords kill her really quickly. And you kill her before she actually teleports to the room. After you kill her before she teleports to the room, she will go ahead and drop either blue engrams or purple engrams. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that the drop rate, or how fast you're getting this, it all varies. Like, for example, I got my first one within a couple hours. I think it was like an hour and a half, and I got the weapon. The second time I did it, I got the weapon really quickly. I did it twice, and I got the weapon. And the third time I did it, I got the weapon within like an hour to 2 hours within doing the same thing. Just pretty much farming Omnigul. But the cool thing about it is that not only does that help you farm engrams, because you're going to be able to pick up a bunch of blue engrams and dismantle them into weapons, but it also gives you the ability to, if you're a warlock, to pick up the bond. This is what the bond looks like. It's called the Omnigul bond. This is actually a very good bond. I was able to get two of them, but this is what it looks like, so you guys can get an idea of what that bond looks like. But since this is the Grasp of Malok that we're talking about, this is what this weapon looks like. Very good looking weapon. And like I said, very good for PvP and PvE. So basically, once again, guys, to reiterate, all you gotta do is summon the Omnigul Strike, head over to when Omnigul spawns, kill her before she teleports, rinse and wipe, and after you kill her, just go ahead, die, and it'll set you back to the same spot where you beat Omnigul, and kill her again, and die until you go ahead and obtain the weapon. Well, guys, I hope this video was helpful and informative. If it was, make sure you guys leave a comment and a like. If you do have the weapon, please let me know what are your thoughts about the weapon and what are your favorite roles. And don't forget, guys, for all things Destiny, head over to GamerFusion.com where we empower your gaming.